are some words to describe Mr. Sherman?
Very good listener.
Passionate, energetic.
I'd say he's a hard worker for sure.
Present.
Hilarious.
Community oriented.
The best.
Servant leader.
Amazing.
Full of joy.
Brave.
Caring and
Kind.
He will not ask you to do something he is not willing to do himself. It is not unusual to see him rolling up his sleeves and moving furniture, taking teachers' items and moving them from a room. He subs if there are no subs. Yeah, his willingness to listen and be a team player. He's not going to sit in his office and shut the door. He's out and about, trying to always do what he can to make the school almost a family environment. Very, very positive all the time.
The type of person to manage the school, he leads the school. He's going to do whatever he can to support all the teachers and the students because he's a leader and he leads by example. When he first hired me, he said, "Welcome to the family," and he's made it a family. The first one to say, "You're doing a great job," even when I don't feel like I'm doing a great job.
he does everything he can, and he definitely goes the extra mile to make everyone in the school feel welcome. Mr. Sherman has shown that he cares about every single individual here, every club, every sport, everything that's going on in the school. He always shows up at events.
I think Mr. Sherman is truly a servant leader. Like, he doesn't care about being in the spotlight. He wants to make others look really, really good. And to me, that's what a great leader does. Mr. Sherman does an excellent job of leading through example. A lot of leaders just talk, but then their actions don't match up with what they say they value.
He is supportive of everyone in the building, and he will go out of his way to ask you if you need any help, offer not just to find you the help, but do it himself a lot of times. He's very hands-on. I feel like he treats everyone equally in terms of their importance in the building.
He is not afraid to get dirty, It's always about looking outside the box, I think. Just his willingness to be available anytime you need him and talk to him.
It really stands out that Mr. Sherman loves to build relationships, and he's always around. He's visible. He's shaking hands. He's visiting classrooms. There's always a smile on his face. He's supportive and he's understanding. To get his hands dirty and help better the school. I saw Mr. Sherman one time. He was out swimming with the swim team, picking up trash around the school grounds. He's driving the gator. He's cutting grass. He's a person who really has immersed himself into the school. That joy that he has and that positivity spreads around to everybody else. And Blythewood is a better school. We're a better place, man, because we have a person like Mr. Sherman in charge. So we appreciate you and thank you very much.
He knows how to have fun. Like, everything's not strict all the time with him. Well, he still owes me lunch, so hopefully he sees that part.
He cares about everybody and tries to make everybody feel included. I think that goes a long way, especially with people who are new to the school. More enjoyable time when you know that people are there for you and that they want the best for you. Just every time he comes into the room, he just makes me laugh.
He cares a lot. Yeah. I try to live up to it. Not the best, but I'm working on it.
Really cool, my freshman year, I came in. I didn't have middle school, I didn't do that good, but he came in, he really helped me. So I thank him for that. He helps you as a person outside of school. I was with him one day, he made me work a lot, it was bad, but we had a good time.
I've always noticed how much he cares about you. Every time I've talked to him, it seems like he really does care how you're doing. I'm one of the first principals I've seen that does that.
I really appreciate how easy it is to strike up a conversation with him. Very personal kind of person. He's so interactive with the student body. I remember Mr. Sherman, my sophomore year, came into one of my classes to personally congratulate me about making the state team.
He's the Shermanator. He introduced me to people that I would have thought about to become friends with. Has a warm heart. He just really connects with the kids on a certain level. I've talked to him, he's made me laugh, and he's made me feel so comfortable and just welcome at the school.
I think Mr. Sherman has been a great role model for me and for us and for anyone in the school to be true who you are and know what you care about. My favorite memory with Mr. Sherman was over the summer when we came up to the school and we were in the process of finding a new student activities director, and he just cared so much about what the students had to say. We were sitting at that table in between breaks and he's bringing you snacks, he's buying you lunch, he wants to know like what you truly think. He's not judging what you have to say. And even like in those serious moments, Mr. Sherman can always make you laugh, and he's always so open to anything.
We're like interactive with students. So I always see him at sporting events. I feel like most principals just kind of sit in their office and do whatever, but he'll like walk around the school, make sure everyone's okay.
I am one proud Bengal.
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 And we are Bengal Nation.
And we are Bengal Nation.
And we are Bengal Nation.
And we are Bengal Nation.